Hey everyone, welcome back to day 28 of 30 Days to Fluent English. I'm Peter, and today we're diving into one of the most important parts of speaking fluently, sounding more like a native speaker.
That's right. Many English learners focus on vocabulary and grammar, which are important. But if you really want to sound natural, you need to pay attention to rhythm and intonation.
Think about it. Have you ever spoken English and felt like something was missing? Maybe people understood you, but your speech sounded a little robotic or unnatural.
That happens when you don't use the right rhythm and intonation. Native speakers don't speak in a flat, monotone way. Instead, their speech has a natural flow, with stressed words, rising and falling tones, and a musical-like rhythm.
Imagine English as a song. If you say every word slowly and evenly, it sounds unnatural. But if you stress the right words and let your voice rise and fall naturally, your speech will sound fluent and expressive, just like a native speaker's.
So today, we'll break it all down for you. We're going to show you how to understand the rhythm of English and stress the right words, use intonation to make your speech more natural and expressive, avoid common pronunciation mistakes that make English sound unnatural, and practice with fun exercises to improve your fluency every day.
By the end of this episode, you'll not only understand how native speakers sound, you'll be able to sound more like one yourself.
So if you're ready to take your English to the next level, let's get started.
Understanding the rhythm of English.
First, let's talk about rhythm. English has a natural rhythm that makes it sound smooth and fluent. But here's something important. English is a stress-timed language. That means some words are stressed more than others, and some words are spoken very quickly.
Many learners try to pronounce every word clearly and evenly, but that's not how native speakers talk. In natural speech, important words are stressed and smaller words are reduced. This is what makes English sound fast and connected.
Let's compare two sentences. Listen to the difference. I am going to the store. Every word is equally stressed. It sounds robotic. I'm going to the store. Some words are reduced and the stress is on going and store. This sounds much more natural.
Let's try another one. Listen to these two versions, slow and unnatural. I want to go to the movies. Natural rhythm, I want to go to the movies.
Do you hear the difference? The stressed words are want, go, and movies. Everything else is spoken more quickly.
This is what makes English sound fast and smooth. When you speak, focus on the important words and let the smaller words flow naturally.
How to identify stressed words in English.
Now, how do you know which words to stress? It's actually very simple.
In most English sentences, we stress content words. These are the words that carry meaning. Nouns, store, movies, dog. Main verbs, go, eat, love. Adjectives, big, fast, delicious. Adverbs, quickly, never, always.
Meanwhile, function words, like the, to, and is, are usually not stressed. These words are spoken quickly and softly.
Let's test it. Listen to this sentence and find the stressed words. She's going to the store to buy some milk.
Did you notice? The stressed words are going store, buy, and milk. Everything else is quieter and faster.
Now let's practice together. Repeat after me. I'm going to the store.
Again with natural rhythm. I'm going to the store.
Great job. The more you practice, the more natural and fluent your English will sound.
Intonation, how your voice moves up and down.
Now that you understand rhythm, let's talk about intonation. How your voice moves up and down when you speak. Intonation is super important because it affects the meaning and emotion of your sentence.
If you speak with flat intonation, your English will sound robotic or boring. But if you use natural intonation, your speech will sound engaging and expressive.
Let's start with a simple example. Listen to these two versions. Flat and unnatural. You are coming with us. Natural intonation. You're coming with us. Voice rises on coming and falls on us.
Do you hear the difference? The second sentence sounds more friendly and natural.
Rising versus falling intonation.
Intonation changes depending on the type of sentence. Let's look at the two most common types: rising intonation and falling intonation.
First, we use rising intonation when we ask yes, no questions, or when we're surprised, are you sure? Voice goes up at the end. Is this your bag?
Now, let's try falling intonation. This is used for statements and WH questions. What, where, when, why, how. Where are you from? Voice goes down at the end. How do you do that?
Let's practice. Repeat after me. Do you like coffee?
Now try. Where do you live?
Great, using the right intonation makes your English sound much more natural.
How intonation changes meaning.
Intonation isn't just about making speech sound nice. It also changes the meaning of what you say.
Let's take a simple word, really. The meaning changes depending on the intonation. Really? Surprised? Are you serious? Really, confident, that's true. Really? Skeptical, I don't believe you.
Let's try another example with the phrase I don't know. Flat, I don't know. Bored, uninterested. Rising, I don't know. Unsure, questioning. Falling, I don't know. Confident, final answer.
See, just changing your intonation makes a huge difference.
Now, let's practice. Say, I don't know.
Now try, I don't know.
Excellent. The more you listen and practice, the better you'll understand and use intonation naturally.
Let's quickly review what we learned today. English rhythm is stress-timed. Important words are stressed. Small words are reduced. Content words, nouns, verbs, adjectives are stressed. Function words, the, to, and are not. Rising intonation is used for yes, no questions and surprise. Falling intonation is used for statements and WH questions. Intonation changes meaning. Practice with simple words like really or I don't know.
Now that you understand rhythm and intonation, let's move on to common mistakes and how to fix them.
Common mistakes and how to fix them.
Now let's talk about some common mistakes learners make when speaking English and how to fix them.
One mistake is speaking too flatly, not using any rhythm or intonation. If you speak without stress or intonation, your English sounds robotic and hard to understand.
Another mistake is stressing every single word. For example, I am going to the store to buy some milk. I'm going to the store to buy some milk.
And some learners use the wrong intonation for questions. For example, when asking a yes/no question, your voice should rise at the end. Do you like coffee? Are you coming?
But for WH questions like what, where, when, why, how, your voice should fall at the end. Where are you from? How do you do that?
Practicing these small details makes a huge difference in how natural your English sounds.
Exercises to improve your rhythm and intonation.
Now let's practice some simple exercises to improve your rhythm and intonation.
First, try clapping along to sentences. Take a sentence like, I'm going to the store to buy some milk. Now clap on the stressed words, I'm going to the store to buy some milk.
This helps you feel the natural rhythm of English.
Second, listen and imitate native speakers. Pick a short clip from a TV show or podcast and copy the speaker's rhythm and intonation exactly.
And third, record yourself speaking and compare it to a native speaker. Listen carefully to where their voice goes up and down and try to match it.
Doing these exercises every day will help you sound more fluent and natural.
Language and cultural expansion.
In English-speaking countries, rhythm and intonation change depending on the situation.
For example, in American English, people often use rising intonation to sound more friendly and engaging. Hey, how's it going? That's awesome.
But in British English, the rhythm is often more even and neutral. How do you do? That's quite nice.
Learning different styles of intonation can help you adapt to different English accents.
Challenge task and conclusion.
All right, here's your challenge for today.
Step 1. Pick a sentence and clap along to the rhythm. Step 2. Listen to a native speaker and imitate their intonation. Step 3. Record yourself speaking and compare it to a native speaker.
And in the comments, tell us, what's the hardest part about improving your rhythm and intonation?
Tomorrow is our final episode. Well, talk about how to keep improving after this challenge. Don't miss it.
See you tomorrow. And until then, keep practicing and enjoy learning English.
Bye for now.